Okay. Hello, everybody. This is JoAnna
Lyndsey.
and we are two girls sort of in a bathroom. We're actually, Lyndsey's in her bathroom in Pennsylvania. I'm in my office in Arizona where it's very, very hot outside. So I'm glad to be inside. But this is Lyndsey. Lyndsey and I met over Memorial Day weekend. And she is my sister-in-law's next door neighbor. And she's so stinking cute. Look at her. So, Lyndsey, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do? And tell us about your skincare challenges.
Sure. So thank you. I'm currently a HR recruiter. So I recruit nurses at a big hospital chain here in Pennsylvania. I recently hit the 30-year-old club. So I really have been trying to improve my skin just because I've had years of neglect throughout college and just really bad years in high school of not taking care of my skin. So I really am on this skincare journey. I currently suffer from some hormonal acne, as well as dry skin. So I'm not a person who has oily skin. I tend to be on the dry side, but I do struggle with breakouts both on my chin and sometimes forehead area.
Okay, so for our consultants watching and for our guests, our motto in Mary Kay is, if in doubt, dry them out. Now, Lyndsey just said she's already a little bit dry. So we are actually going to, knowing it's going into the warmer months, we're actually going to use the formulas for a little bit oilier skin, because one of the things she's doing is she's not using a complete system that's really cleansing out her skin. So that's what we're going to do today and introduce her to the TimeWise 3D, my favorite. Oh my gosh, this is the skincare for 30 to 40-year-olds. We love this. So, Lyndsey, we're going to start with splashing a little bit of warm water on your face, or you can use your washcloth and just wet your face. The next thing she's going to do is she's going to apply her TimeWise Age Minimize 3D 4-in-1 cleanser. And she will be applying this all over her face. Now, it's super important, guys, that when you apply your cleanser, you always go in an upward motion. Just anytime you can fight gravity, do so. If you're at home in front of your bathroom or near your sink or in your shower, you also do your throat and your décolleté. We're only going to do Lyndsey's face today. And you just kind of go in an upward motion all over. And she's not wearing any makeup right now, so it should come out really, really clean. And then you're going to splash warm water on your face. And then here is what's essential, guys. Whether you use Mary Kay or something inferior, okay, you are going to rinse your cleanser off, and then you're going to go all over your face with a warm, where's my, oh, there it is, with a warm, wet washcloth. And the reason why is because the second step you're going to go to, whether it's a mask or a toner or moisturizer, you want to put it on damp skin. Why? Because it will absorb faster and you'll use a lot less product. And I don't know about you, Lyndsey, but I like saving money.
Yes. And I wanted to mention there's like little beads in there. So I could definitely like feel that really getting deep in the dry skin that I tend to struggle with. But then it also smells amazing.
It does. And you know what?
It does.
It's actually fragrance free.
Uh,
Fragrance,
oh, yeah.
non-comedogenic, safe for sensitive skin. So since Lyndsey tends to be a little bit drier, we are going to do the charcoal mask. So go ahead and pop that baby open, Lyndsey. But we're only going to use it in the areas that she tends to break out. And she said she has hormonal acne. Let me explain to you guys what hormonal acne is. It is acne created by hormones, duh. But it's hard little kernels underneath the skin. They normally show up in the jaw area. Sometimes they can be on the forehead where the sebaceous glands are a little bit more active as well. So Lyndsey, we're just going to do a little bit on your, wherever you have that hormonal acne, and then maybe a little bit, I like the effect that the charcoal mask has on the nose, and then a little bit in the T-zone. And while she is doing that, and she's just so stinking cute, you guys.
This also has like a minty smell to it.
Yeah, so let me tell you why it has that way cool minty smell. So charcoal actually acts as a magnet to unclog your pores. It is clinically shown to absorb that excess oil and reduce the shine. And I want to tell you guys about the ingredients, because women are very shopping savvy now. And so we want to know what's in it. Is it natural? Is it pure? Does it contain harsh ingredients? So let me tell you what is in this. First off, activated charcoal. Okay. And activated charcoal is very porous. So it really pulls all those impurities out of your skin. Kaolin and bentonite clays. And that really helps your skin maintain the moisture and yet dry out those really oily places. And then the honeysuckle and navy bean extracts. You guys, I want to tell you something. The great thing about our charcoal mask is that all of these ingredients work together with the TimeWise 3D. So one of the things you have to be really careful about is if you use a little bit of Mary Kay cleanser, a little bit of another moisturizer, somebody else's toner, you are literally creating chemical warfare on your face. Okay, that is not good. That is like baking a cake from scratch. I don't know anybody who does that anymore, but baking a cake from scratch and you don't have enough sugar and flour, so you just substitute salt for everything. It's not going to taste good. It's not going to look good. Okay. So we want to make sure that we use all the same ingredients. So how does that feel right now, Lyndsey? Is it starting to get tight?
Yeah, it's starting to tighten up a little bit and definitely dry.
Okay, so you guys, this is really important to clean out the pores on your nose, clean out the pores on your forehead, really get that chin. Also, if you have one of those little bumps pop up and you're like, I have suffered for 30, 40, 50 years with all this skin issues and I'm still going to get an occasional breakout. Yes, you are. Okay. But you can take that charcoal mask and you can dot it on that little bump before you go to bed. And it literally will suck everything out of it while you're sleeping.
Well, sounds good to me.
You can see on Lyndsey's face that charcoal mask is starting to get a little bit dull colored. That means it's drying. So Lyndsey, let's go ahead and take that washcloth and go ahead and remove that charcoal mask. And I want you to get kind of close to the camera. Y'all can see how that gets really into her nose and it digs out all that yucky stuff out of her pores. We don't want to dig out her nose ring, but we definitely want to get the stuff out. Okay. Now, I always recommend that when you're going to do one of your masks, whether it's the charcoal mask or the moisture rich mask, which that would be great for Lyndsey to use on every other day when she's not using the charcoal mask, is, to really make sure that you leave it on for a good 10 minutes. It's a good spa treatment. Get in the bathtub, get yourself a little libation, have some relaxing music. Now, Lyndsey has 2 small children, so that doesn't happen very often. But when you
can, I like
spot. I was gonna. Okay. All right. So her skin is still a little bit damp from that washcloth. So Lyndsey, what we're going to do is we're going to put on the day cream. Now, your day cream is actually your second step in your 4-step of your TimeWise 3D. We just threw in the charcoal mask because we are going into the hotter months and it's really important to get that deep cleaning a couple of times a week. You don't have to do it more than a couple of times a week. So we're going to do the day cream. The day cream has an SPF of 30. And it's also broad spectrum, so it attacks UVA and UVB rays. Now, if you have a problem with sunscreen, you can get the day cream without sunscreen. So that's good to know as well. A lot of people like to use the day cream without the sunscreen. If they're just, going to be inside or it's winter, whatever, and then they use the one with sunscreen in the summer. How does that feel, Lyndsey?
Really good. I mean, I've used moisturizers before that had sunscreens that are very oily, but this one kind of goes on more like a lotion. It doesn't feel oily at all.
Good. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, now, Lyndsey, find your eye cream. It'll be the skinniest of your little sample packets. Okay. Yep. It's really important that we use eye cream morning and night. And the age fighting and age minimizing 3D eye cream is really great for that transition when you're still in your 30s and 40s. You don't need a lot of eye moisture. It's very lightweight. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our ring finger, because we always use our ring finger in the eye area because it's the weakest of the fingers. This area is very delicate to the touch. So what you want to do is put on that ring finger and you just stipple it underneath your eye. And then at night, I stipple it underneath my eyebrows and let it absorb into that eye area while I'm sleeping. But for practical purposes today with Lyndsey, we're just going to go underneath and then really go up in here. Now, Lyndsey has a little bit of discoloration underneath her eyes. This eye cream will actually help do away with that. So that is really, really fun, that it'll actually do away with those dark circles, and it diffuses the light around the eye area. So it makes the eye area appear to be lighter. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, and we're just going to go up to foundation today, and then we're going to do glamour in our next sesh. But what we're going to do is Lyndsey is going to get to try one of my favorite glamour products, and that is our foundation primer. The foundation primer has SPF 15 for incidental sun exposure, but the foundation itself also has a little bit of sunscreen. So you're layering that sunscreen, but very lightweight. So Lyndsey, take a little bit of that foundation primer. This stuff feels amazing. We call this spackle for the face because it literally will fill all the cracks and crevices around your mouth, around your eyes, on your forehead, kind of gives you that fake Botox. Okay.
And it's this one, right? This one? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I like to pop in samples of that to my customers' orders because I know they're going to call me immediately and go, what is this? I have to have it in my bathroom. So go and put that all over, and that is going to fill those little cracks and crevices. And don't y'all just think Lyndsey's so cute with her? She almost Minnie Mouse with her little ear thing sticking up.
I have a lot of hair, so I need to keep it off my face.
She's like me. She has a lot of hair. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get, my hands are all.
They're moisturized.
Yes. There we go.
Okay.
And you did say like a little goes a long way, right? So like a dime size.
Just a little bit. How does that feel?
It's very smooth. It doesn't feel oily. Like I can feel it soaking into my skin.
Good. Very nice. See how gentle she is with her face? You guys, y'all get too aggressive with your face. Be gentle with it. You're stuck with it for a long time. Okay. Take a little bit of that CC cream and we're just going to dot it on the cheeks, dot it on the forehead, and then y'all can use a sponge. You can use a brush. You can use whatever you want to put on your foundation. I'm a fingertip girl. I like to put on my foundation with my fingertips, and then I take my foundation brush and I kind of smooth out the edges. So that's light to medium CC cream. And so that should blend very nicely with Lyndsey's skin. And wouldn't you?
I do have some blemishes down here, so I'll show you once I cover it.
Well, and it also layers. So you guys know if you want more coverage, you get the matte or the luminous foundation. But when you're sending samples to people across the country, it's just so much more simple to start with the CC cream. And then if they want more coverage, we can go from there. But look at the difference in her skin. Oh my gosh. It doesn't even look like you're wearing makeup, Lyndsey.
No, and it definitely still, I mean, there's redness there, but it's a light coverage. Like you said, it would definitely be layerable. So if I'm just going to the grocery store and don't want anyone to see my blemishes, it's definitely a great option.
Yeah. She would be a good candidate for the luminous foundation. But the great thing about the CC cream is once it sets, then you could go back on those little blemishes and you could put a little bit more and make it layerable. That looks really good. So let's recap real quick. Lyndsey used the 4-in-1 cleanser. She used the day cream with SPF 30, broad spectrum. She used that charcoal mask. And y'all, I want to tell you something. This is a great investment because your charcoal mask is going to last you about a year. It really is awesome. And she used the eye cream. Now, once she decides to get ready for bed tonight and she washes her face again, then she'll put on the night cream. Okay, so we do have a day cream and a night cream. And I love that Mary Kay labels them so simply. Cleanser, eye cream, day cream, night cream. I'm like, easy peasy. So let me show y'all real quick. What did Lyndsey put on her face? Well, that's the charcoal mask. So let me show y'all What happened to my, there it is. This, Lyndsey, is what you use. You use the TimeWise Miracle Set 3D. And this has resveratrol. It takes a long time to learn how to say that, but it has resveratrol, which is a patented product that Mary Kay has. The reason why it's called 3D is because it defends against age accelerating free radicals on your skin with double the antioxidant protection. It delays the look of premature skin aging with broad spectrum UVA, UVB protectant and an exclusive patent pending complex. And it delivers results in just 4 weeks. And now we've got her on video so we can really follow up with her. But here is a little bit about the encapsulated resveratrol. It provides the triple antioxidant benefits. Then you have your vitamin B3, which is a great brightening superpower that also works as an antioxidant. And then it has an age-defying peptide that supports your skin's natural collagen and elastin for a more youthful look. Now, we promise results within 4 weeks, but I'm telling you right now, every one of my customers, when they get started on the TimeWise 3D, they're like, I saw a difference in less than 10 days. People were asking me, did you have work done? So I'm really excited about that. Okay, we are going to say goodbye for now, and then we are going to do a little glamour session in a few minutes. So bye, y'all.